everyone, today I'm going to be doing a nail art and it's inspired by one of my, it's an exfoliating scrub I've got here, so excuse the state of it, it's been in the shower, and this part here has given me some inspiration for some nail art, so I thought I would sort of try and recreate something similar to that, or definitely the colours that they've used in there with gel nails and foil. So these are the items I'm going to be using. I will be starting off with a peel off base coat, and that's by Bundle Monster. It's there. And then I'm going to be finishing off the mani with a non-white top coat. And the polish I'll be using, which you probably won't even see, but it's sort of nice to use some sort of base colour, is just black, and that's number 49. And here's the foil I've got, so I thought it was pretty close to that colour there, and I just purchased that one off AliExpress. And to stick it down I will be using just some foil glue, which I purchased off eBay like 100 years ago. And the stamping polish I'm going to be using, which is as close as I can get to that, is from Born Pretty. It never came with a label on it, but it's definitely a Born Pretty store one. I think it's sort of like a tealy kind of turquoisey colour. And I will be using my trusty old clear jelly stamper, which you can see the state of. It's been very, very well loved, but I love it to death. And the scraper. And of course you'll need scissors of some description to cut the foil with. And the stamping plate I'm going to be using is by Moyu London, and it's part of the Flower Power collection, and it's number 12, and I think I'm going to be using this image here. So if you want to see how this all turned out, please stay tuned. So I'm using the peel off base coat, so you basically just apply one thin layer and then cure it under the lamp. So I've got an LED lamp and it just requires 30 seconds. Then I'm just going to go in with one coat of this gel polish, this black one, because it's quite opaque in one coat. I just feel like it requires one, and once I've done that I just cure it again. And then straight in with the foil glue. So basically just apply one coat, a nice even coat, and then because I've sped up the video you can just see the drying process. So it goes on sort of like a milky bluey kind of colour, and when it becomes completely clear then you know that it's ready to use. So don't use it until it gets to that stage, otherwise your foil won't really stick properly. So that's all ready to go now, and I've just pre-cut the foil into sort of nail size pieces, and my nails are really curved in both directions, so I really have to give it a good going over just to make sure it has stuck down. I find it's easier to do it with a cotton round or something like that as opposed to just using my fingers sometimes. So the first layer not 100% successful, so I've put another layer of glue and gone in with a second sheet of foil, and I end up doing that to all of my nails. I just find it fills in any gaps and things like that that I might have from the first time around. So that's all the nails there ready to stamp, and just straight in with the stamping polish on the plate there. Just give it a nice light scrape. I've got a 10% off discount code too in the description box for the clear jelly stamper. Just has a really good pickup every time I use it. It's my go-to stamper. And then I basically just have a bit of a clean up around the nail, and then that's ready for the gel top coat. So just apply a nice thin even layer of that and cure it under my lamp. And that's basically the design done. So it's really super simple and easy to do. I've just done the same thing on all my nails. Okay ladies, so I'm back with the finished design, and I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. I've sort of got it as close as I could to what I was trying to recreate here. The only drawback was obviously the image. Haven't actually got that exact same image in a stamping plate. But apart from that, I was really pleased. The colour, the reflectiveness of it. I was really happy with it. So that's what I've achieved with gel polish. But when I was testing a couple of polishes out to try and find something to recreate it, I also did a couple that were with non-gel polish. So this is the one that I went for in the end. So this is the one with the gel and the foil. And then I also did a test with a magnetic nail polish. So this is one of my Masera ones, and it's that one there. So it wasn't, to me, I didn't choose that one because it wasn't actually light enough. It was sort of a little bit too dark on the swatch stick. But anyway, if anyone's interested in using that one, that's the name and the colour for it. And then I've just sort of topped it off with Seche Vite after stamping it. And then the other one that I thought was pretty close to the gel one is this one here on the left hand side, and I just did that with this nail polish. So it's just a store brand one. We get it here in New Zealand, and I think it's available in Australia too, and the name of it is just Copper, but any copper nail polish will give you the same effect. It's just not quite as reflective as the foil finish, but it's pretty close. And I just used a different stamping image, but I sort of decided to settle on that one there. So I like how it turned out in the end. I really do hope you guys have liked what you've seen here. If so, leave any comments or questions down in the comment section down below if you have any more queries or anything. If you've liked what you've seen, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I usually do lots of tutorials and nail reviews, nail product reviews and things like that here on my channel, but I really like conversing with everybody too, so I answer to anybody that leaves a comment down in the comment section. And yeah, I'm also on Instagram. There's my address there if anybody's interested in following me there too. And I hope to see you again soon in my next video. So thanks for tuning in, and bye for now.